What's going on, everybody, and welcome to the full game walkthrough series, episode 86. And today we start our journey in Wysteria. I look, I look like a goober. I look like one of the pigs that is from the world. I have my entire school uniform out, and I am ready for school. I've got my hat on, the long cap. I've got the robes, I've got the capris, I've got it all. I am ready. Smelly Lily is really ready for a new world, a new journey. So, Syria, very short, but I'm going to try to make it into as many episodes as I possibly can. So, episodes are going to feel a little bit shorter in this world. And so, uh, be mindful of that. And we will be doing side quests. I'll be doing all the side quests in this world as a bonus, as kind of like bonus episodes. And also get as many episodes in this world because I don't want to like do it in one episode and then immediately go on to Zafaria. Um, because I want this world to be represented as much as possible. So anyway, we have to talk to Meryl. We will be getting the Zafaria quest. It's just a requirement. So we'll listen to Zafaria and then we'll get Wysteria. So anyway, Meryl.
We have a small crisis, which I hope you can help with. It involves travel to the world of Zafaria. I was there long ago. Professor Falmea created an exchange program for Ravenwood students to study abroad, but the class has become lost.
That's basically the plot of the entire world of Zafaria. The study group is scattered throughout Zafaria and also the Deck of Shadows, but we'll get to that.
While it is a lush and vibrant land, Zafaria was once the home of Morganth. Seek out Professor Falmea to learn more.
So to be continued, that is the quest for Zafaria. We'll be doing that in about a week or so, because Wisteria will not take a long enough. So anyway, now we get to the registrar.
As you know, the other faculty members and I are quite impressed with your performance here at Ravenwood School. So much so that we would like you to travel abroad as a representative of the best Wizard City has to offer. You will compete in a magical tournament, dueling students from other magic schools for the ultimate prize, the Spiral Cup.
That's essentially the plot of the entire world of Wisteria, the Spiral Cup bundles and all that.
Sadly, Ravenwood hasn't taken the cup in a long, long while. But we can't give up trying.
We're gonna take this cup.
Please report to Mr. Lincoln in Ravenwood. He can provide you with all the details.
Alright, so we need the right quest, and then we can't actually hide that quest, but it's kind of getting in the way what we're trying to do, so. Anyway, Mr. Lincoln is the man that we have to speak to. Alright, Lincoln, enlighten me with that. What is that sound? I don't even know what it is. He's a duck, so I don't know what it even is.
Hello there, young wizard. I've been expecting you. The Ravenwood School of Magic must send a student wizard to participate in a spiral-wide tournament of magic. This tournament is a very prestigious event, a chance for students across the spiral to compete for their school's honor. The tournament is held at Pigswick Academy, a rival school to Ravenwood, located on the world of Wysteria. After reviewing all eligible students, Headmaster Ambrose and the other professors chose you to be our representative.
Well, there you are.
You will need this ring to show that you're our champion, the student to defend Ravenwood's honor in the tournament.
Mr. Lincoln hands you a heavy ring with an emblem of Bartleby inscribed upon it.
Be
Oh,
sure to
what I
keep it
know
somewhere
way.
safe, mind you. Perhaps lock it away in a drawer. It's too precious to carry around loose.
I agree with that.
Now the spiral door will take you to Wysteria.
There he
When
is.
you get there, see the Pigswick Academy registrar, Mrs. Dowager. She'll get you set up and see that you're taken care of. Good luck.
And also, a thing to note, XP is quite low for this world, as you probably just noticed from that. XP is comparable to Grizzleheim, but not even. So, yeah, anyway, last world on the page on the second page of Zafaria will start page 3, and so world number 8, basically. So anyway, Wisteria. That's the spiral. That's the spiral cup. We'll get that eventually. And right here is Belladonna the Crisp. No joke. That's her name. So anyway, Dowager. Uh,
Hello
yeah,
there. You must be our visiting wizard.
I am.
Welcome to Pigswick Academy. I'll need to see your Ravenwood ring. Just a formality, of course.
You show Mrs. Dowager the ring Mr. Lincoln gave you. She inspects it and hands it back.
Excellent. Be sure to put that somewhere safe.
I will.
You're here, of course, to build a sense of community between the different magic schools and to try to win the Spiral Cup. Go to the tournament hall to take a look at it. Then speak to Benedict Glendinning. He is both Master of Arms and our judge.
He's basically Diego's counterpart in this world.
You will probably need to demonstrate your skills in a qualifying match. So be on the ready. When you pass the qualifying round, return to me and we'll get you sorted out. How exciting!
It is very exciting. I really think this world is underrated. Anyway, welcome to Wisteria. It's actually quite a beautiful area, if you ask me. But it's basically rip off Wizard City. Wizard City magic is better in every way. Anyway, this guy right here, Hampshire Butterfield, he's the cantrip guy for this world. For every other world, it's not remembering his name, but it'll come to me. But anyway, basically, there is the main area of Pigswick Academy is essentially the Commons area. The tournament hall is right over there. We're going to go in there. Pegasus Place is kind of the first main area. Tanglewood Way is the second area. And so it's not a big world. It's literally 3 areas, and that's it. But like I said, I'm going to stretch it out as much as possible. And Zeke, I know, is in this world. He's right down there. Anyway, and also Dolly Salvador is always paying these like chairs and stuff. I don't know what she's doing, but looks like some sort of illusion. So anyway, this fountain, a lot of things are gonna look like the spiral cup. So the top of it looks like it. So anyway, to the spiral cup. Alrighty, so some of the Wizards of Fame that looks like Emperor Yoshihito with Mushu, looks like a young Merle Ambrose, possibly a Crocotep maybe, maybe founder of this school here, maybe another one. Ooh, see, Malistaire even makes it on here. He was a fantastic dueler. Marlon, I thought I didn't practice magic in Marlon. Then Diego, of course, looking sharp as ever. So anyway, Spiral Cup right here.
You inspect the Spiral Cup, the greatest prize in all the Spiral. It looks like it's been here a while.
Well, Darwin, what are you standing here for? Oh.
Watch out, wizard. Pigswick folk are cheaters. They'll break the rules whenever they can get away with it.
That's not foreboding at all. Thanks a lot, Derwin. You're really giving me hope here. So anyway, Styrian, Diego, Benedict, Glendenning.
Greetings, visitor. I am Benedict Glendinning,
That zoom.
Master of Arms of Pigswick Academy. For years, I have taught magic and dueling. With my training, Pigswick students have won the Spiral Cup again and again. I am also the judge of this fine competition. My decisions are as fair as they are final.
Maybe a little bit more than Diego's colleagues in PvP, but you know.
You come from Wizard City, no? You have my sympathy. Let us see if that charlatan Diego has taught you anything of worth.
Excuse me, Benedict?
To qualify for the tournament, you must step into the chamber of the basilisk, if you will, and defeat Blaze Flamerender.
We're gonna get this guy.
There is no shame in defeat, so do not feel too badly if you do not succeed. Perhaps next year, go.
Excuse me, Benedict? You're talking way too much lip. I can't have it with this guy. So anyway, also the deck that I'll be using for this world, the attack deck, the bosses are not high enough on the list to warrant boss deck.
Well. A wizard of Ravenwood, huh? I'll go easy on you.
Okay, it's already 2 for 3 in this world. I mean, Dowager's the only one who's actually been somewhat nice. 500 health, and they thought this was a challenge. Well, let's just see if we can kill him on the first hit. Oh, see, there it is. There's that astro magic. That's why I did Celestia before I did this world, so we would have the proper context for um, uh, astro magic before we just dove in. So you guys would know what we were seeing, instead of just wondering what it was until we got there. Also, this gear not very, not the best, but I still have enough power pip chance and crit block that it would be basically not not useful. Well, it would be over useful, I should say. Um, but I'm trying to downgrade myself so that it matches to the world as closely as possible. But you'll see me critting a lot less in this world, because the gear is not as great.
Wow. Go and tell Master Glendammit that you won the duel.
It wasn't exactly hard.
You certainly showed me a thing or two.
Yeah, I did. You straightened up. Let's smack him. Anyway, still level 67. So literally throughout the entire world, we'll probably gain 1 level maybe, but we'll have to see. So anyway, Benedict.
So Diego has stepped up his game, no? Very well then. You will not be going home just yet.
Yeah, when I do, I'll take your Spiral Cup.
The tournament consists of 4 rounds of duels, each round against a rival school. You must win each duel to proceed. See Mrs. Dowager outside. She will see to your accommodations within the student dormitory.
I also think it's fitting because March Madness is going on, so the tournament doing this world kind of matches up with that. Anyway, Mrs. Dowager, enlighten me.
Good for you. It's been so long since a Ravenwood student competed. I was worried they'd given up teaching magic there.
Dowager?
Now that we've determined you'll be staying to compete in the tournament, it's time to get you squared away. You should report to the student dormitory. There you can meet the students you will be matched against and introduce yourself. You'll be sharing quarters with Beatrice Wild.
Hey everybody, so another recording failed, and so I'm gonna start recording in another spot because of the spot that I've been using hasn't been working as well as I'd like it to. So, but anyway, I got my Orange Storm answer up to where my balance was when the recording failed, and I'll get them up to where my death is, and then I'll end the video on my death. So, anyway, we had to talk to Mrs. Dowager, and we just defeated Blaze Flame Render. So, yeah.
Good for you. It's been so long since a Ravenwood student competed. I was worried they'd given up teaching magic there. Now that we've determined you'll be staying to compete in the tournament, it's time to get you squared away. You should report to the student dormitory. There you can meet the students you will be matched against and introduce yourself. You'll be sharing quarters with Beatrice Wildwind, Kisai Shugenja,
Mushu,
Maria Doomstrider, and Randolph Spellshine.
Randolph Spellshine's a bit mean, you'll see in a
You
minute.
should also take the opportunity to put your Ravenwood class ring away. There's a small dresser. It should be safe there.
Bunking with the enemy. See, that's pretty hilarious. So, anyway, we didn't miss a whole lot. Basically, we're gonna go up to talking to Captain O'Hare, who is outside of Pegasus' place. So, yeah. Alrighty, so this is the dorm room if you've never seen it before. And we have to talk to Beatrice first. She's got a little dagger about to slice and dice.
Hello, it's nice to meet you. I'm Beatrice Wildman from Weirwood. I look forward to crossing spells with you. Good luck.
No show. I respect this cat. I'm going to bow. Just respect altogether.
Greetings, my fellow wizard. Please allow me to present myself. Kizai Shugenja, representing Mushu in this tournament.
I respect this cat.
I have longed to pit my magical skills against one of the Ravenwood School wizards, so this is fortuitous indeed.
It is very fortuitous. I'm going to use that word again. Alrighty. Nalia?
It's a pleasure to meet you, student of Ravenwood. I am called Nalia Doonstrider, and I come from a place called Mirage.
Mirage.
I am unsurprised you have never heard of my world. It is a subtle place, an oasis in the desert of mystery.
Yeah, we're going to see it eventually.
Perhaps we will speak more before the tournament.
Alrighty, Randolph. You're mean.
You're the Wizard City representative? The tournament is really
Wow.
its standards this time around, I suppose.
Put you in the dirt talking that mad lip.
You don't think you have a chance of winning, do you?
Uh.
The Spiral Cup isn't going anywhere, and I'll be the one to win it.
You're just mean, Randolph. Alright, use the dresser.
You place the Ravenwood class ring in the dresser. It should be safe here. You should report back to Mrs. Dowager.
Alright, I'm going back to someone who respects me, Randolph. Disrespectful all around.
I trust you had no trouble settling in.
Randolph is just mean.
It's time you met the headmistress of Pigswick Academy, Belladonna Crisp. She makes a point of meeting all students. Please go to the headmistress's office and introduce yourself. Please don't be late. She's a strong believer in discipline.
Alrighty. Gonna talk to Belladonna Crisp. She's also a little bit antsy, you'll see. And she's in the thumbnail right here. I haven't already mentioned that. So anyway, Crisp.
I've been waiting. What kept you?
Okay, Crisp.
I suppose you've been welcomed by Mrs. Dowager and passed Benedict's test, so let's dispense with the formalities. I'm not sure what claptrap and nonsense they fill your head with.
Okay, Crisp.
But at Pigswick Academy, we study real magic.
Crisp, people are talking way too much lip.
The first order of business will be for you to go and meet the professors here. They're a top-notch group, without exception.
Gotta disagree.
I hope they can straighten out some of the foolishness Ambrose and his cronies.
Okay, Crisp.
The classrooms are located throughout the city. You should speak to everyone in whatever order you please. They are as follows. Professor Thaddeus Price, who teaches Tempest Magic. The Earth Professor is our very own Chester Drawls.
Just
Ember Magic is taught by Professor Anku. Edna Fuligan teaches Spirit. And Chaos is Hieronymus Bunch.
bunch.
Rounding out our faculty are Quentin Burble teaching Frost Magic. And Velma Pepper in the Equilibrium classroom.
That's our professor, or would be if we were at Wisteria.
You look confused. You don't know those schools of magic. Speak to our faculty. Perhaps they can help.
Okay, Crisp. See, these people just are snobbish. You know. Alrighty, so let's go talk to Chester Drawers. Interesting name there. Basically, Woo's equivalent. Woo is much better. Sorry.
Welcome to the School of Earth Magic, young wizard. From the look of the soil on your boots, you're from Wizard City, right?
Yes.
I am Professor Drawers. Chester Drawers. What? Why are you smirking?
Your name is just funny.
At any rate, I teach Earth Magic here at Pigswick Academy. Magic of ground, growth, and the untamed wild. Because my school is that of the earth, I find it stifling to teach inside, so I lecture outside whenever possible.
Makes sense.
Other schools teach flights of fancy and arcane manipulation of ethereal flummery. But earth magic is the magic of the real. From earth came all things, and eventually all shall return to its clutches. Unless you have further questions, I really must return to my duties. So many papers to grade.
A little bit suspicious, Chester. Alright, Bunch, basically Cyrus Drake's equivalent. Chaos and myth.
Hello there.
Whoa.
Surprise you. I'll wager you're thinking, oh, is that a Yeti teaching? I'd never expect that.
This guy's a boss.
Chaos. That's the sort of thing I teach here. I am Professor Hieronymus Bunch, and chaos magic is my school of specialization.
What a champion, this guy.
Chaos is the magic of the unexpected, the unusual, the unpredictable. It defies logic and turns things downside up.
Very cool.
Anything and everything you can imagine can be found in chaos, except order. Order is boring.
Amen.
You don't want to find that. We'll talk more later, I'm sure. Or am I?
What a boss. This guy, we should trade this guy for Drake, honestly. Drake is a little bit antsy, as I'm sure you myth wizards out there will know. So anyway, Quentin Burble, basically, the ice professor equivalent, Grey Rose type, gobbler from,
Well, hello there,
Cross
my little
Boulevard.
friend. What brings you here? You want to learn about frost magic? You should talk to someone who knows that. Oh, that would be me. Caught me off guard, you did. Right. Where was I?
This guy's boring as heck.
I am Professor Quentin Purple at your service. You may have surmised that I am not from around these parts.
Clearly.
I teach Pigswick Academy students about the nature of frost. Frost is fleeting and quick, a fragile and delicate thing.
The animation was on point there.
It appears rarely, but when it does, it forms crystals of amazing beauty and complexity. Frost is like magic in that. Do you understand frost magic now? Because I'm afraid I don't know more than that. I'm behind in my lesson preparation.
Quentin Burble is when you try and get as many words into an essay as possible. That's basically who he is. He's very boring. So anyway, Velma Pepper, basically, Al has red or Weathersfield equivalent. For one is very cool, and also you can steal this clock. Just took it.
Why, hello there, young wizard. You have the look of a newcomer to Pigswick Academy. Welcome to my laboratory. I am Professor Velma Pepper, and I teach the magic of equilibrium.
Equilibrium.
My school represents bringing order to the spiral.
But order is boring, though.
The natural world is full of confusion and disorganization, and thus it is the role of the equilibrium wizard to create harmony. We must use whatever tools we have in this important duty. All are equal, so long as they perform the task at hand.
True.
I trust that what I've taught you instills a semblance of order to your own worldview. Now, though, I must return to work.
Just posing with your wand. Anyway. Oh, and also this is my Storm. I forgot to introduce him, but he's currently in Mushu, questing there. So anyway, School of Spirit, basically, New Orleans equivalent. A raven, no. I don't trust you, you fool. What? What? This little thing is crazy. It's kind of funny. But anyway, Raven, we can't trust her.
Who dares disturb me? You must be here for the tournament, eh? Another of those tiresome meet the professors tours.
Yes, and
Let me introduce myself then. I am Professor Edna Fuligen.
Fuligen.
I instruct Pigswick students in spirit magic. Spirit magic concerns the ghostly state that exists after life. We are students of the immaterial world.
I've heard of problems with Professor Malastair back at Ravenwood. Maybe his assistant Dworgen will be better.
Maybe, but we've already dealt with Malastair. Anyway, I'm getting out of here. Yes. You're a strange cat, and or raven, I should say. Anyway, and I got the wings on this guy. It's actually a pretty nice mount to have. Anyway, Ember, basically Falmea's equivalent. Anko, he's a mander. Awesome.
Greetings, O honored guest from Wizard City. I am Professor Anku, your humble servant and guide to Ember Magic. Ember Magic is about warmth and security. In the cold, dark of the spiral, Ember is like a warm rock to stretch out on. Wizards who study Ember Magic are not very adventuresome and prefer the comforts of hearth and home.
I agree with that.
Ember wizards are crafters, doctors, and cooks, using flame to forge artifacts, treat injuries, or bake cookies.
I don't know how you would be a doctor and use a flame. Like, what are you gonna do? Burn a limb off or something?
So, from the Ember we can learn much. Better to be safe and patient than to leap into action. I hope that explains things.
Alright, should be the last one here. Thaddeus Price. Basically the storm equivalent. It would be this guy's professor, basically Baelstrom's equivalent. Oh, he's the guy from Crab Alley, well, Celestia, even.
Greetings, young wizard. I am Professor Thaddeus Price, Professor of Tempest Magic.
Professor!
I suppose you're interested in learning something about Tempest Magic, right? Tempest Magic is about duality and hidden meaning. Like the tide, it's about the ebb and flow of life. The surface is stormy, to be sure, but beneath it is dark and quiet, and the waters are deep beyond imagining. I gather they teach a slightly different approach at Ravenwood, but I'm fairly certain that here we have it right.
I don't think so, Thaddeus Price. Professor of Tempest Magic. These are really cool, though. I really enjoy that. Like, that aesthetic of the water. So anyway, back to Crisp. We're almost done with what we missed. We didn't miss a whole lot. I don't know why it does that, but just glitches. Anyway, to Crisp. And then I'll end the video on my balance, because it's balance walkthrough. Crisp.
Did the tour of our faculty help repair the inadequacies of your prior education?
Okay, Crisp, you're just mean.
Perhaps when the tournament is over, you can transfer from Ravenwood to Pigswick and really learn something.
I didn't learn anything.
I've heard that at Ravenwood, they teach you that the source of all magic is a tree, and it's in the center of your school. How awfully convenient that must be. Do they really expect you to believe such nonsense?
Don't you diss Bartleby, old one-eye, Crisp. A fountain has no roots, no depth. It can be easily broken. Ha! Take that.
At Pigswick Academy, we recognize that the source of all magic is a fountain, not a tree. And it's right here on campus.
Crisp, you're just mean.
If you take a look at the fountain magic, you'll see the error of your ways.
No.
It's in the center of campus, not far from here. When you're finished, return here and let me know what you've observed. You're a student, so go on, learn something.
Honestly, I don't know how you would get magic from a thing that's made by a human. I suppose you could plant a tree, but like Bartleby, he was the OG of the spiral, so I don't even know. And Dolly over here is just always painting. We never get to talk to her, sadly, but we have no idea what she's painting. Probably some chairs.
You examine the fount of magic. Looks like any other fountain. Something doesn't add up about this place.
You're telling me, narrator, Big G. Anyway, yeah, this fountain doesn't, like, not quite the same as Bartleby, you know? Bartleby is all-knowing, you know. Anyway, back to Crisp, and this is where we we're almost done. I think we just have to talk to her, then we're done.
Did you notice anything magical about the fountain? I mean, surely you saw how it must be the one true source of magic.
No.
You know, we heard from Headmaster Ambrose that you were good at solving problems. I've a mind to put that to use. Go and speak with Captain O'Hare outside the gate to Pegasus Place. Tell him I sent you and that you're there to help.
Alright, so yeah, this is where the video ended. I'm going to go out here and show you where he is, and then I'll transfer over to my balance, and then we'll end the episode. So, anyway, this is where he is, right outside of Crisp's office. So, anyway, I'm going to go into my balance character with the garb and whatnot. So, anyway, we are about to talk to Captain O'Hare in the next episode. So, anyway, leave a like if you enjoyed today. Hype for Wysteria, and first episode of Wysteria begun. Apologize again for the interruption, but I just had to redo that for you guys. But anyway, I'll make sure to do better in the future with getting it completely uploaded. But anyway, leave a like if you enjoyed today, and enjoy the rest of your day. Take care.